What is your name and age?
My name is Michelle Woodard and I am 51 years old.
Why did you commit to Sprint Set?
Because I wanted to make a change for me, and I wanted to do something that I could commit to with accountability. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
What positive changes have you experienced in your life since starting the program?
I have more energy. I feel better when I walk upstairs. I'm not so tired. Just overall, I feel I can do more things since I lost the weight.
What positive changes have you experienced, including the red light?
The same. So just overall well-being. I don't know.
Where are you at in the program and how much weight have you lost?
I have finished up my 71-day program and I'm somewhat sticking with the program. I plan on doing it for life, but with holidays coming up, it's a little more hard to stay as strict. So I'm kind of lenient right now with myself, and I've lost just over 30 pounds.
What did you try in the past that didn't work?
I had tried Weight Watchers different times, found that I wasn't able to stay focused with it, and also tried Atkins years ago, both of which it has come back, the weight it came back. I didn't find it was a program, either of them were programs I could stick with.
And what advice would you give to someone considering Sprint Set?
Give it a try. I know there's a cost associated with it, but overall it's a great program. It shows you the different foods and the different things and how your body reacts is part of the program too. So that definitely is well worth it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, what is your name and age?
My name is Jerry Souls. I'm 77 years old.
I'm Pat Souls and I am 74 years old.
Wonderful. And why did you commit to Sprint Set?
Mainly because of the fatigue and just lack of energy that we were having.
I committed to it because of the medications I was on. I had blood pressure medications, diabetes medication, and I knew there was a way to improve my condition.
Perfect. And what positive changes have you experienced in your life since starting the program? I know, Jerry, you mentioned medications. Any other things you've experienced?
More options for clothes. Simpler shopping for clothes.
And I do have more energy. I still get fatigued, but it's later in the day and I just seem to be energized in the morning and up till lunch. And I really enjoy the eating, and I haven't really missed anything or craved anything that I'm not eating right now. Although I am glad now that I'm going to add mangoes back. It's one of the things I've been missing.
Wonderful. And where are you at in the program and how much weight have you lost?
Well, I'm at today is be day 72. So I finished yesterday and I lost about 25 pounds.
Wow.
And I finished the day 71 yesterday too. So today is day 72 and I lost, I think 22 pounds. I wasn't in it to lose the weight, but it happened. And I know my body is firmer and I can tell my muscles are not quite as flabby.
And what have you tried in the past that hasn't worked for you?
Mainly diets like Weight Watchers. That was very temporary at best, and it just didn't sustain the weight loss.
We tried the egg diet and we tried what was that, soup diet?
The cabbage soup diet.
Cabbage soup diet. Yes.
And they worked for a bit, but it was just the weight part of it.
I'll have to check into some of those. I've never heard of some of them.
And it wasn't long term. It wasn't enough to get your mind and body set on this is a change in your lifestyle and a change in your eating habit.
What is your name and age?
Lori Ruck, and I'm 60 years old.
Why did you come into Sprint Set?
Initially, I came in for the free consultation in hopes to eliminate some pain, but realizing that my weight was probably the stemming factor, or one of the factors.
What positive changes have you experienced in your life since starting the program?
Oh, there's so many, but energy, newfound focus on my why, which is to eliminate pain, reduce weight, and just feel overall more healthy. That's really ultimately everything for me.
What did you try in the past that didn't work?
I really tried to do it on my own in the past. I've tried different diets and programs and stuff like that, but a lot of it was protein based, but not really looking at the healing foods. And for me, I think the healing foods are what really did it.
Yeah.
That's the huge difference in the change in this program.
And then what advice would you give someone considering Sprint Set?
I would say it's definitely worth it. It's an investment in your life. It's an investment in yourself. And if you can make it happen, I'd make it happen. I have shared, and people who have just seen me and seen the change that has happened in such a short amount of time are amazed and ask me what I do, and I keep talking about it. So just give yourself that chance, and I think you can do it.
It's fantastic. All right.
All right, what is your name and age?
Hi, my name is Lindsay and I'm 42 years old.
Wonderful. And why did you decide to start or commit to Sprint Set?
Well, originally I decided to commit because I have a couple of autoimmune reactions to different things, and I also struggle with what I thought was inflammation. And so going into the program, those really were my priorities, and I considered maybe losing some weight as a bonus.
And what positive changes have you experienced in your life since starting the program?
Sure. So since starting the program, I was actually amazed at the weight loss, even though it wasn't identified as a priority for me. The result of it was huge for me. I really started to gain a little bit more confidence in my clothing. I have tried a lot of different types of exercise programs. I've tried to eat healthy. I've tried to eat as clean as I can. I have followed a bunch of different Instagram influencers, and year after year, it never felt like anything really stuck or worked for me. So my weight would fluctuate, maybe a couple of pounds, but as I'm getting older, the scale just kept creeping up, and I started feeling worse about myself, thinking, what is going on? It must be inflammation. So I think I've also noticed a big decrease in inflammation, huge increase in my energy. I used to be, 2 to 3 cups of coffee in the morning, and then afternoon for sure I would have to have some type of caffeine pick me up. I'd still get home from work at 5 or 6 o'clock and be exhausted and ready for bed by 7 or 8. And within a few weeks of the program and cutting that out, I was cleaning different rooms of my house at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. My husband was like, what is going on? I said, I just have so much energy. So I think that energy was probably the biggest thing that I noticed for myself.
Wonderful. What advice would you give to somebody considering Sprint Set?
I would give the advice of, number one, just go for it. I know that the price tag can kind of be a sticker shock. I was fortunate enough to be able to say, no, I've tried everything else. I'm not feeling good about myself. Let's just go for it. And I think it has been worth every penny. I love that I get to keep the books and I get to keep the system. it's now definitely ingrained as part of my lifestyle. So, I've had opportunities where I can cheat a little bit or I can test some things out, and I really haven't wanted to. I think because the program also reminded me how much I can actually eat and the diversity of foods that I can eat. So I think it's definitely worth the price. And any other tips, I would say stick with it. Within a few days, I was actually fine getting through the caffeine and the sugar cravings, but I think it's worth it.
Wonderful. Thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you.
All right. What is your name and age?
My name is Mimi
My name
Meyer.
is Laura
I'm
Kitts.
80 years
I'm
old.
69 years old.
And why did you commit to
Perfect.
Sprint
And
why did you commit to
Because I
Sprint
wanted to
Set?
feel good, and wanted to
I
feel better, wanted to be healthy.
Really feeling
and lose
like
weight in
I
the
was
process.
sluggish all the time.
So what things
I
have you experienced
definitely was
since,
way overweight
joining the
and
program?
Oh my
I
goodness.
just had no energy. I wanted to try
I
something
have very dry skin,
that
and my
was
skin
natural.
is not as dry.
I didn't want to do any
Even my
drugs because I'm afraid of side effects of
Poo-pooed the whole program.
things like that.
Since the
And
last
this
time I was
sounded
there,
like a
my
good
skin
solid
has improved.
program for
And
me.
that was a big concession on
What
her part.
positive
So I
changes
know
have
it
you
works.
experienced in your life since starting
my
the
moods
program?
are better. I have
Oh
more
my
energy.
goodness! It's like, well,
There are
obviously
so many
dropping the
things.
weight
My fingernails
and
used to be
and
brittle
just
and
the
peel
increased
and whatever.
energy,
Now
more
they're like
motivation
steel,
to
and
get
I
out
could
and
use them
do
for
things
screwdrivers.
instead of just sitting in a
Um,
chair or laying in bed. So
I have cracks
just
in my front
feel
teeth.
way more motivated to
The cracks
get out
are
there
getting
and
narrower.
experience
Now,
life
what
now.
has to do with what? I have no
What have
idea,
you
but
tried
it's
in the
great.
past that didn't work?
Everybody should know about
I've tried calorie
I have more
restriction. I did
I
actually
don't know
back in
where
the
to
day I
stop
did the
or start.
fen until they found out all the bad things about that.
Amazing.
And that helped temporarily, and
What
then I
have you
just put
tried
it
in the
right
past
back
that
on.
didn't work?
And with this,
Just trying to cut
it's-
down on
it
how
seems
much
like
I
now
ate.
when I'm in my
Trying
last
to
set,
drink more water,
that
'cause
I'm
I'm not a water
maintaining
drinker.
within a couple pounds.
And I thought that would be a hurdle, but
not
that's
having
been the
any problem
easiest
with
part,
it.
drinking the
I've
water.
also had other diets where I felt
So what
like
advice would you
very
give to
restricted,
somebody
like
who's
I was
considering the
starving all the
program?
time. This one, I was
Give
never
it some
hungry.
deep thought, because
There's
it
always
isn't a
plenty to eat.
short-term deal.
And I'm
It's gonna go
learning
on
a lot of
forever.
new
But there are
things
steps.
about
They
staying
show you
away
if you
from
make a
sugars and
mistake,
starches
you have the
as much
tools
as I
to
can.
undo
and
whatever it is you've done.
food's tasting better
But
to
it
me
is.
too. I
It's
noticed
a
that I don't
lifetime
need
commitment.
the sweets
And if you
and whatever.
don't really want
If
to
I have my
look
berries
good
and my
and feel
fruit,
good the rest of your
tastes
life,
great to me.
forget it. Because it's work, but it's easy work. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. I don't know.
Well, thank you. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
All right. What is your name and age?
Heidi Cook,
Kelly Schwab,
65.
and I'm 48
And why
years
did you
old.
commit to
And why
Sprint
did you
Set? Commit to Sprint Set?
Because
Just
I
to
was
get a
really
healthier
depressed, feeling like the way I
lifestyle
felt,
and get
um,
my health back on track.
no energy at all.
What positive changes
I
have
had
you
to
experienced in your life
And
since
what
starting the
positive
program?
changes
have you experienced
Just feel
in your
overall
life
healthier, stronger.
Sprint Set program?
I have more energy.
A lot of my depression went
just
away.
overall
I have
more
more
healthy
energy
feeling.
than I did before. And
Where
I
are
just
you at
feel
in the
good.
program,
Feel
and
good
how much
about
weight have you
everything
lost?
around me.
I just
And
completed
where are
the
you
program, and
at
I
in
think
the
from
program?
the first time I
How
weighed
many
in till
days
now,
and
I've
how
lost
much
about
weight
10
loss?
pounds.
Today is my
Awesome
71st
job.
day.
What have you
and
tried
I
in the
lost
past that
about
didn't work?
31 or
I've
32
tried
pounds.
everything from
And it's
crazy
great.
diets
It's really
to
So
crazy
what
workout
advice would you
plans,
give to
and
somebody
it
that's
just-
considering
none of it was
the Sprint
consistent.
Set program?
Had
I
a
would
macro
say do it.
coach.
Um,
I've tried everything
This
that's
is
out there.
one
and
thing
this
that
was
I've tried that I
this
lost
was
the most weight on.
addressing more the
and
health
actually feel pretty
concerns
good
and the
about
overall health
everything.
of the body as
So,
opposed to just a
it's
quick
perfect.
diet.
Had you tried
to lose
anything in
weight.
the past as far as weight loss? What advice
and
would
what
you give to
challenges?
someone
I've
considering
tried
Sprint
many
Set?
things in the past.
I would
from
consider giving it a
Weight
try. I think
Watchers
it's
and
not just a diet; it's an overall
just
well
a
body,
variety
healthy
of
thing
different
to do
diets
for your
that
body,
were out
and
there.
I think it's definitely worth a
And,
try.
Thank you.
This is the only one that really truly helped me. So I would do it.
Wonderful. Thank you, Heidi.
You're welcome.
Okay, what is your name and age?
Lynn Lang, age 47.
And why did you commit to Sprint Set?
I was looking for an opportunity to lose weight and had been through several other individual programs that I either found online or by going to the gym, and I hit the age where I wasn't successful losing the weight anymore. So I saw the red light program online and came to a consult and decided to give this a try.
Wonderful. What positive changes have you experienced in your life since starting the program?
Well, I went from a very low energy level to a very decent energy level every day. I do not find myself lagging or dragging. I lost almost 35 pounds in this short amount of time. So it really shows me that eating healthy and eating a balanced portion is something that I really need to focus on, and that it's not all about the exercise, which I thought the harder I worked out, the more I was going to lose. But now I've realized it's more so about what I'm putting in my mouth versus the portion of exercise.
And where are you at in the program?
I actually just finished the first sprint set yesterday.
And how long did that take you?
It was 71 days.
And how much weight did you say you lost?
Almost 35 pounds.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
What did you say you have tried in the past that didn't work besides exercise?
Primarily, I've tried the Weight Watchers app. I've tried logging into like the Fat Secret, where I tried, counting the calories and those types of things. But I think not having a full education of what works, because those things worked for other people that were mentioning them to me, I just never fully followed through with the plan. It was very easy for me to vary off with Weight Watchers. Like, oh, well, you know what? Today's going to be a cheat day. And you know what? Oh, tomorrow, you know what? I got things going on. That's going to be a cheat day. So it just allowed me to vary, I think, a little bit too much, to where this program kept me in check. I was checking in every day. I was logging my weight every day. It allowed me to be focused every day. And when I was weighing myself, it actually motivated me because I was seeing the success in the scale.
Wonderful. And what advice would you give to anyone considering Sprint Set?
Yes, my advice would be is if you are looking for an opportunity to improve your health and lose weight, it's a great program, but you have to be willing to commit. So dig deep for the commitment, and when you're ready to make that commitment, give it a whirl, because if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Yeah.